Before I begin, I would like to thank you, your teacher, and you guys for letting me be here. How many of you know who I am?
I think I know.
If you guessed brick writing, or you looked at the whiteboard, you were right. Has anybody here heard of Percy Jackson?
Yes. Oh, love that way.
If you have, I am the author of that series. I've also written other books, but before I continue on my books, I have to tell you about my childhood. First of all, I was born in San Antonio, Texas on June 5th, 1964. I was raised there too. I had no siblings, so I obviously had no sibling rivalries. The first book I read for fun was Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, and from what I heard, he was here some time ago, a little bit ago. It would have been great to meet him. Anyway, back to my life. I really liked Greek and Norse mythology when I was about your age. Both of my parents were teachers when I was growing up. My mom was also a musician and artist. My dad was a ceramicist, so you could say I grew up in an artistic family. Does anybody know what a ceramicist is?
Yes. The clay maker person.
Yes. First time I ever submitted a story was when I was 13 years old. My story was rejected, but my mom kept it all these years. After middle school, I went to Alamo High School. There I worked as an editor for the school newspaper. One time, I got in trouble for publishing an underground newspaper. They made fun of my school and its losing football team. Later, the team egged my car. After high school, I went to North Texas State because I wanted to play the guitar and they had the best music program. I was actually the lead singer of a folk rock band. I then transferred to the University of Texas in Austin. I graduated with a double major in English and history. Later, I was certified to teach both English and history by UT San Antonio. When I was in college, I worked at a summer camp called Camp Papers. This camp is where I got the idea for Camp Half-Blood and Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. After that job, I got my first full-time job teaching at a middle school in San Bronx, Texas. I got married to a woman named Becky, and we moved to San Francisco. We lived there for 8 years, and I was a teacher at Presidio Hill School. When we had our 2 sons, Haley and Patrick, we moved back to San Antonio because I started to miss Texas. Once back there, I taught at St. Mary's Hall for 6 years, and I always taught mythology too. I stopped teaching to become a full-time writer after those 6 years at St. Mary's Hall. I'd written a lot of stories when I was young. Many of the stories I submitted got rejected. I was really influenced by J.R.R. Tolkien. And the first series that I published was in 1997, and it was Tresnavar. In Percy Jackson and the Olympians, there was friendship most of the time. The main reason I started the series was because one of my sons, Haley, has ADHD and dyslexia. I would tell him bedtime stories about Greek mythology. I told him all the stories I knew, but he liked them so much that he wanted more. I then started to make up my own stories, which became Percy Jackson. In this series, my writing style is usually very sharp, speedy, and detailed. I will show you a trailer of the first book in this series. Is it working?
I think she has to turn that on.
Could be.
Is it this?
It could be down here.
This is not our day, huh?
No, not really. Good job. There it is.
There are 12 Olympian gods. The 3 are the brothers Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades. The children of these gods were half human, half gods.
Hey, Mom. I thought this school was supposed to make things better.
Someday it'll all make sense. Percy Jackson, we need to talk.
Miss Dodds? Whoa!
I found it.
Who found me? We've been expecting you. The gods are real. My father's Poseidon.
God of the seas.
Between myths and legends,
Zeus's bolt is the most powerful weapon ever created.
it's been stolen. Between this world and the next,
If it's not returned by the summer solstice, there will be a war.
are 3 heroes
All demigods have inherited skills.
I definitely have strong feelings for you. I just haven't decided if they're positive or negative yet.
who must stand and fight.
We'll find the bolt. There's nowhere safe on heaven and earth for him now. Take this to defend yourself. It's a powerful weapon.
This is a pen.
Only use it in times of severe distress.
This is a pen. Click it.
Time has run out.
Maybe you're no son of Poseidon.
Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief, President's Day 2010.
How many of you have watched this movie? Because I have not yet. One of my books got an Edgar Allan Poe Award in 1999 for Best Paperback Original. I also got 4 other awards, including the Mark Twain Award for both the first and second book in this series. When I'm not writing, I like to play the guitar, swim, read, and travel with my family. I also play video games, like World of Warcraft and games on the Wii. I have a dog and 2 cats at home. I have some advice for you guys if you want to be writers. One thing is don't be afraid to ask, and don't get discouraged. If you want to be a writer, read a lot and write every day in a journal or diary. Once again, thank you for letting me come into your class. I hope that all of you will read my books.